Hello students, today we are starting third video of chapter solution. In this we will study about solubility. Solubility. What is solubility? Solubility is the maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in given solvent. What is solubility? Maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in given solvent. Suppose we are having 1 liter of water, 1 liter water, and we are having solute like NaCl, KCl, silver nitrate, any solute. Solute must be soluble in water. Suppose we start dissolving NaCl in 1 liter water. Maximum suppose 100 gram dissolved in 1 liter water at a given temperature. Then 100 gram per liter is the solubility of NaCl. So what is solubility? Solubility is the maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in given amount of या given volume of solvent. દરેક સોલ્યુટ માટે અલગ અલગ હશે. જैसे 1 લિટરમાં મેક્સિમમ NaCl 100 ગ્રામ ડિઝોલ્વ થઈ શકે, તો ઈ જ ટેમ્પરેચર ઉપર મે બી KCl 50 ગ્રામ ડિઝોલ્વ થાય અને સોલ્યુબિલિટી પૂરી થઈ જાય, એના પછી ડિઝોલ્વ થાય જ નહીં. Maybe for silver chloride this will be 2 gram only. In 1 liter 2 gram AgCl will dissolve and solubility is 2 gram per liter. So it is different for different solutes. So what is solubility? It is the maximum amount of solute that is dissolved in given solvent. Clear? Now we will study about factors affecting solubility. There are few factors which affect solubility. What are that factor? Factors affecting solubility. What are the factors this affect solubility? Number one is nature of solute. Nature of solute and solvent. Second factor which affects solubility is temperature. And third factor we will discuss about pressure. So these are the factors on which the solubility depends. First is nature of solute and solvent. Second is temperature. And third is pressure. We will discuss one by one. First we will discuss about nature of solute and solvent. One rule is there for solubility: like dissolves like. Like dissolves like. What is this like dissolves like? There are two types of solute and two types of solvents: polar solutes and polar solvents, non-polar solutes and non-polar solvents. क्या होते हैं polar solutes? पोलार वर्ड आता है या पोलार हम उसको बोलते हैं जिसमें there is difference in electronegativity of two atom. जैसे we can say that HCl is polar. Why it is polar? Because Cl is more electronegative. It will acquire partial negative charge and hydrogen will acquire partial positive charge. We can say that NaCl is also polar, KCl polar. Mostly all ionic compounds are polar. And there are few covalent compounds which has difference in electronegativity, they are also polar. So these are polar solutes: copper sulfate, silver nitrate. Because they dissociate in water, so they are polar. They have difference in electronegativity, so they are polar. Which solutes are called non-polar solutes? So non-polar માં આવે like BF3, because its total dipole moment is 0, so it is non-polar. Carbon dioxide, we can say that it is non-polar. Then naphthalene, all organic compounds, naphthalene, toluene, they all are non-polar. Water is polar. Ethanol is polar. Okay? So what is polar and non-polar? If there is difference in electron negativity between two atoms, then it is polar. And mostly organic compounds are non-polar. Chloroform non-polar માં આવે. પછી carbon tetrachloride non-polar, diethyl ether or dimethyl ether non-polar. They all are non-polar. So what is the rule for nature of solute and solvent? It is like dissolves like. What do you mean by like dissolves like? Polar solutes are soluble in polar solvents. Non-polar solutes are soluble in non-polar solvents. Polar solutes are soluble in polar solvent and non-polar solutes are soluble in non-polar solvent. For example, suppose we have NaCl. Then NaCl will be soluble in water, but it will be insoluble in benzene. NaCl soluble in water. It will be soluble in water, but it is insoluble in benzene. What is the reason? Because this is polar. Benzene is non-polar. Water is polar. Polar will dissolve in polar. Polar will not dissolve in non-polar. Second thing, suppose we have benzene and we have two solvent, water and toluene. શેમાં dissolve થશે benzene? toluene માં થાય. એ કેવો છે એ જોઈ લેવાનું. એ નોન પોલાર છે તો એ નોન પોલાર સોલ્વેન્ટમાં ડિઝોલ્વ થાય ને. વોટર તો પોલાર છે તો એમાં ડિઝોલ્વ નહીં થાય. So how this nature of solute and solvent affects solubility? One rule you have to remember, that is like dissolves like. Means polar solutes are soluble in polar solvents and non-polar solutes are soluble in non-polar solvents. Like dissolves like. Second factor which affects solubility is temperature. How temperature affects solubility? If we dissolve any solute in solvent, then we have solution. And maybe this reaction will be endothermic or exothermic. Depending upon the nature of solute, the reaction may be endo or exo. If it is endo, then delta H positive. If it is exo, then delta H will be negative. So some equilibrium will be established in this reaction. When we dissolve solute in solvent, solution is prepared. We keep on dissolving solute. Then saturated solution will be obtained. And in all saturated solution, equilibrium is established. Clear? Now, if the process is endothermic, suppose this dissolution is endothermic, delta H is positive, process is endothermic. What happens if this is endothermic then? According to Le-Chatelier's principle, if the process is endothermic, then if we increase the temperature, equilibrium will shift towards forward direction. So if you want to dissolve more solute, if you want to move this reaction in forward direction, temperature should be increased. So if we increase the temperature, more solute will be dissolved in solvent and solubility increases. For endothermic, if this dissolution is endothermic, then increase in temperature is favorable for more solubility. Suppose the process is exothermic. This dissolution reaction is exothermic. Delta H is negative. Then if we increase the temperature, solubility decreases. જે અંદર dissolve થયેલું હશે એ પાછું precipitate બનાવીને બહાર આવશે. તો that time we have to decrease the temperature. So for exothermic process, decrease in temperature is favorable for dissolution. So how it affect temperature, how solubility affect temperature? It depends on the process, depends on the dissolution process. If this dissolution process is endothermic, increase in temperature increases solubility. And if this dissolution is exothermic, decrease in temperature will increase the solubility. Understood? Now, third factor. Third factor is pressure. Suppose we have solution of solid solute and liquid solvent. Solute is solid and solvent is liquid. Then there is not much effect of pressure on this equilibrium, because pressure affects only gaseous reactant and products. It will not affect on solid or liquid. So there is not much effect of pressure when solute is solid and the solvent is liquid. So when solute is solid and solvent is liquid, the solubility is affected by nature of solute and solvent and the temperature. Clear, students? Next, I will send you how the solubility affects when gas is solute and liquid is solvent. And for that we will do one law also, that is known as Henry law. So next we will do, that is gas solute and liquid solvent. If this type of solution is there, how the solubility will affect. Okay, in next we will do that.